Here we are. How is everyone doing today? If you are new to this channel, my name is Shecago. It's everywhere, it's everywhere, it's everywhere. And I just wanted to talk about 5 quick things really quickly that you should be claiming on your taxes. You don't have to be a nail tech for this to appeal to you. This is just things that we miss. And a lot of us, we just trust our tax person to just handle it. And they don't really know our business. And we can never assume, being an entrepreneur, being your own business person, you can't ever assume that someone understands your business. That goes for being out there mobily. They don't know how to set us up when you go into people's homes. They want to put you at a card table. They really don't understand what we need and what we do. So it's up to us to make sure that we are getting our maximum benefit. Okay. So let's get right into it. The first thing, you guessed it, your cell phone bill. You should definitely be claiming your cell phone bill on your taxes. Why? Because you use your cell phones all day. You should be, okay? You use your cell phones for what? Your social media. You use your cell phones for any type of advertising. You use your cell phones to communicate with clients. You use your cell phones to set up your booking systems if you have it, which you should have it. And so definitely your cell phone bill. Now I can't tell you percentages, and I am not a tax professional. These are just suggestions, okay, from a nail technician who's been claiming all these deductions for years on her taxes. You should definitely be claiming your cell phone. And quick disclaimer, you don't have to have an LLC and all this stuff in order to be claiming it. You guys, do not get caught up in this trend of today that, oh, I got an LLC, so now I'm official. So many people go out and buy LLCs because they're cheap and it makes people feel important. You can run your business as a sole proprietor. Okay, so do not let that stop you. You should be claiming these deductions on your taxes as a sole proprietor, and your tax person should know exactly what to do. So your cell phone bill is definitely something that you can claim. Now let's move on. The next thing would be, I'm just going to type it in because some reason I think people like to see this. The next thing would be this here, your mileage. Even though there has been a pandemic, you are still driving to keep your business flowing, right? You are still going out and getting supplies. You are still going to do things which pertain to your business. You are still going to get cotton. You're still going to get alcohol, even if it's just for practice. You can still claim mileage. There's nothing with the IRS that's saying right now, oh, we're not allowing people to claim any mileage because of the pandemic. No, that's something you can still claim. You should have already been claiming. And so if you haven't, you should start now. Okay. We're going to move right along. And I'm going to write this next one in. And I don't think people are doing this. And you should be doing this. And so here we go. The next one is simply this. We're on these phones and you're posting all these pictures and everything. And hopefully you're running ads. If you have my 30-day nail technician challenge, you should be doing this. You should know that you should be promoting yourself and not just depending on friends and family to build this magnificent business for you. You should definitely be claiming some advertising. If you're running your Instagram ads, you're running, Facebook ads, whatever it is that you're doing, you should be claiming some type of advertising expense. Okay. Some type of advertising expense. And also under here, you can put in your booking system. That is something that you can claim. It is a cost of doing business. Okay. They can lump all that into one, or they can break it out. It's up to you. Your tax professional will tell you what to do, but you should definitely be using advertising as an expense that you can deduct on your taxes. And putting these deductions on here, it lowers the amount that you have to pay taxes on, because you should also be claiming income, right? And I don't think a lot of us are, but if you really want to be a full-time professional, you should be claiming income. Even if you have a job, you should be claiming this as income too. But then you have these deductibles, which will go against the amount of tax that you will owe on there. I'm not going to go too deep into that, but if you want to do this professionally, you are not legit until you put it on paper. And that's just that. If it's not on paper, it's just something you do under the table. It's a hustle on the side. But don't be afraid of it, because if you got a good tax person, it should be easy breezy. Okay, so let's keep it moving. This is not going to be a super long video. So the next one would be simply this. Now that was number 3. Let's move on to number 4. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Let's move on to number 4. This is number 4. Number 4 is your travel miscellaneous. Your travel miscellaneous, meaning anytime that you're going out with your friends, anytime you're going out to dinner, anytime you're traveling out of town, you should be claiming that, because you went to learn something, you went to get something, you went to an intimate class, you went for a one-on-one mentoring session. Those, when you have a business, those different interactions and things you do in your life can be claimed on your taxes as a business expense. If you have a good tax person, they should know how to write that out. And so you should be claiming miscellaneous travel, whether it is for pleasure. Even when you buy a plane ticket, it will ask you, I know on Southwest it says, is this personal or business or both? You should be always clicking both, or at least business or both, never just personal. If you are an entrepreneur, you should always use everything as a receipt to claim deductions. Even when I go out to dinner, I went out to dinner with my friend. She happens to do my taxes, right? That's my friend. I pay for the meal, and I definitely wrote on the receipt, dinner with her. I wrote her name and everything, because that is now a receipt that goes in my folder with the rest of my receipts, right? Right. See, you got to be doing that. Like when you see these business people out to dinner, you say, oh, the company is paying for that. We can do the same thing. The company paid for that. So you deduct that. Okay. You can deduct that. That's something that we are not doing, but you should be in the habit of doing. I'm so serious. You must get into the habit of doing this. Okay. And last but not least, this one is like, everybody knows this, right? But last but not least, okay, so this one is last but not least, but I'm sure everyone knows this and you would have thought it would have been first, but really, supplies. Come on now, we all know supplies. That's like the main thing. That everybody is spending so much money on. Supplies. Are you saving these receipts? Because you'd be surprised how much you spend at the end of the year. That is your main overhead cost. The towels that you use, the alcohol, the paper towels. When you go to the Dollar Tree, you go to the store and you're buying big rolls of paper towels. Those things count. Are you saving receipts from all these supplies? Even washing your towels can be used. Uniform, if you wear a smock, all those things can go under supplies. You get it? And so these are things that even if you are a sole proprietor, do not let people tell you or fool you on the internet that they are LLC, so they're more legit than me. They did that because LLCs are cheap to get. It's a one-page form. It's cheap to get. That does not make them any more of a business person than you. Sole proprietorship is a business as well. Okay? So you should be claiming these things, and I urge you to talk to your tax professional, or you might want to follow the Taxanista, because she's someone I trust and she knows, and she specifically deals with entrepreneurs. Okay. So I hope this video was helpful. Be sure that you subscribe, rate, comment, all that good stuff, share with a friend. Right. And I will catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.